3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, freshman class of FHS. It feels good to be back in the auditorium where I also sat and listened to these random presentations, but hey, at least you're getting out of class. Today, I'll be talking to you about how to create your ideal high school experience. People will tell you to get good grades and be active in your community, and while these are two very important factors, that's not all it takes. When I was your age, I learned the importance of trusting my gut and sticking up for myself. I also started to understand that just because someone is of higher status than you, doesn't necessarily mean they know more than you. I can recall a time I was on a mission trip, the summer going into my sophomore year of high school, where I didn't do these things, and I ended up on a river during a thunderstorm. Now let's bring me to my first point. Always trust your gut. These next 4 years, you're gonna have to make more decisions than you may be used to. The best thing to do is to listen to yourself, because ultimately, you know what's best for you. I've always been good at this. That summer, we had really bad weather, and my church wanted to go tubing. Recognizing the bad weather patterns, I trusted my gut and checked my phone. I then brought this to the attention of the adults in my group, and I was shot down, so I backed off. I would soon regret my decision to stand down, which brings me to my second point. Always stick up for yourself. I understand that it can be challenging to find the courage because you never know how somebody is going to respond. Your confidence is going to show the people around you that you respect yourself, hence making them respect you. Sticking up for yourself can also prevent you from ending up in a dangerous situation, like me, on the river during the thunderstorm. Thankfully, I was rescued, but it all could have been avoided. All because an adult didn't want to listen to me, a 15-year-old who knew better at the time than to be out on a body of water during a storm. This brings me to my third point. Just because somebody is of higher status than you doesn't necessarily mean that they know more than you. These people I'm talking about can be anyone from your coaches, to your teachers, to upperclassmen, to your own family members. You may think that they know better than you because they're older or they have more experience, but that's not always the case. During these next 4 years, these figures in your life will create obstacles for you, whether for better or for worse. How you deal with the situations will make up your high school experience. When you find yourself in these positions, I challenge you to trust your gut and stick up for yourself. That's how you will create a high school experience that you will look back on fondly. Once again, I am Jada. Thank you so much for your time.